What's good, everybody? It's your boy Alex. This is the Blitz Pickup. Y'all already know what's going on, man. I heard it got pretty crazy yesterday, so excited to be here today, man. Let me bring up my boys, Lewis and Tony. Give me a second. Here we go. How y'all doing, fellas?
Well.
We bike. Hey,
What
is Jaelan Phillips responding to the Blitz Pickup?
I'm trying to see. Lewis is
Who?
Hey, Let me tell you what he said. Lewis always starts some trouble, y'all, man.
Listen, let's get into it, bro. I know yesterday it went crazy. I was watching from afar, had some prior engagements. I was watching from afar, but it got crazy when we was talking about, this dude and him sharing his feelings and, him being soft and all that. So I heard yesterday, I know y'all went out today on the spaces. That was hilarious. I was rolling. Everybody had great points, man. But Lewis, man, let me put that battery back in your back, dog. Let me put that battery.
He don't need no battery, Alex. Let him.
Hey, fuck that. My bad. I got the Energizer right here, but this is fully charged. Lewis, bro, so y'all talked about it, obviously. For this dude to put out a statement, all right? We already talked about, he was soft, and I agree. I mean, it is what it is. What are we thinking of now with this response, man?
Listen, first off, let me just start off by saying, for the people that, because I've said it before in the past, players listen to these shows on YouTube and they listen to these spaces. And there's a lot of people that always say, no, they don't. They're worried about their careers and the team. Stop. What proves it's the truth, right? Let's just keep it honest. The fact of the matter is, ain't no other show, ain't no Twitter space bring up that conversation yesterday before me and Tony had it here on the Blitz Pickup. Right? That is a fact. I showed up on another YouTube show this morning. Shout out to Miss Fins, right? There's no disrespect. She just didn't know nothing about it. Right? That just goes to prove me and Tony were the only ones that even brought this situation to light. The fact of the matter is, for this man to put out a tweet and then check it out, there's responses to his tweets, right? People saying, well, I can't believe you guys made him respond. We should be all focused on Seattle. Let me stop you right there. I don't have to be focused on Seattle.
Facts.
Jaelan Phillips needs to be the one focused on Seattle.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like, how did we make him respond? He's the one that went to social media. He made me respond. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is again, people get mad when I bring up mindset. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We got enough talent on this team, fellas. Right? We're strong. We're fast. What we aren't is physical. And what I mean physical is, I shouldn't even use the word physical. Again, the word for me the other day is mindset. What that man said in that Twitter, again, the people that say, well, you guys are mad because of what he said. I'm not mad at what he said. That's why he lives in this country, right? He can say whatever he wants.
Whatever.
Why are people mad at what I said or what Tony said? Because at the end of the day, bro, it's a mindset. This is why we're not beating those physical teams that bring that mindset, that when Buffalo walked in, gentlemen, we were all there in the stadium. They walked in with a mindset that they were going to beat us up on Thursday. Jaelan Phillips was part of that ass whooping, right? Instead of fighting back in the game where we were all there, what he did was wait 3 days later so he could respond. And then he says in the tweet, well, it's, I don't want people to call me soft, or it's not soft. I'm showing my emotion. Again,
he said it like that, no?
Do the voice again?
I can only imagine, dog. I don't want people to think like, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, dog. At the end of the day, ain't nobody trying to hear that, right? There's a lot of things have been said today. At the end of the day, bro, what we all care about is what happens in between them football lines, right? Like, if you have those problems, again, serious issues, mental issues, and mental health is a part of life, society, right? I get it. I'm not insensitive to that, right? But don't cry to us as fans or put it out there for the sympathy. Go get professional help. There's people, doctors that help with that, right? If I have an issue like that, I'm calling my mama. As weak as it sounds, call it what it was. That my mom is who I got.
Fact.
That's my backbone. I'm calling my mom, my family, my wife. That's who I'm talking to. I'm not tweeting it out. Oh my God. It's shut up, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it's the truth. Nobody cares. I care about 1 p.m., 4 p.m., and if it's on Monday night or Thursday night, 8 p.m. That's what I care about. And if people can't understand that, especially Jaelan Phillips, and I'm not here to be your friend. I could care less if you like me, if whoever that don't bother me, bro. It's like, what are we talking about here? And then you see the response. After his tweet, people will want to come at me and say, Lewis, you're the one. You did all this. Or I can't believe the Blitz Pickup. They talked about it. What are we supposed to talk about? You want us to be like everybody else and all these other channels and just talk about game plan and fluff and, oh, everything's going to be okay, guys, because we're the Miami Dolphins and we're going to pull it up. Stop. On this channel, out my mouth, I'm going to talk about issues that I think should hold weight, right? That hold weight to me. And again, bro, whoever don't like it, including Jaelan Phillips, it's cool. I'm good with it. Because at the end of the day, guess what? Even with this response or what I said on Sunday, I'm rooting for 15. I want him to succeed.
100%.
Right? And maybe I should dial back saying the word soft. But that mindset right there, what I'm talking about, the mindset, that is, you got to get over that, bro. We all do. I would never raise my kids. Both of them, bro, I got 3 sons, a 9-year-old now, 2 of them that are out of the house, a men now, 20 and 19. I ain't never raised them like that. And then, bro, you had other platforms today. There was a conversation, right? And I'll land with this. Someone on another platform tried to turn this into a race thing, right? They made the comment of, oh, you guys are basically telling Jaelan Phillips to shut up and dribble. Remember when that whoever said that about LeBron, shut up and dribble?
LeBron James.
They were trying to make that point with the Jaelan Phillips shit, right? Shut up and dribble. What? We're turning this into race, bro? Is that what we're doing? We got to reach that bad that we're trying to tell people, oh, you're talking about this, you're race baiting Jaelan Phillips? Bro, stop. All I'm saying is, can we stop with this? Call a spade a spade. Again, bro, there's not a bigger fan than me. When their team is playing well, when specific players are playing well, I say give them all the credit, show them all the love. When they don't show up or they give us a reason to talk about certain topics, we are going to touch on them and talk about them whether people like it or not, bro. And I know we're going to keep going, but that's my opening statements with this situation. Man up, bro. Man up.
You good?
Now, Tony, before you go, bro, I'm just going to say, hey, he took the last battery, dog, so you're going to have to run off that juice he was running off earlier. So, hey, I mean, what you think? I mean, obviously, you know, I know you feel the same way, but I mean, just what do you think about him responding? And does that just solidify it for you? Like, bro, this is exactly what we're talking about. This is exactly what we mean, that you got back on here and Twitter fingers and, you know, you feel like you had to address it.
So I'm glad Lewis went first because he just started all this. I just want to let y'all know I ain't had nothing to do with this. Let me stop capping. Listen, bro, I'm gonna be real. That if that part right there didn't make you seem even more soft, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Like, we shouldn't have more passion than you. We should have more of an understanding than you. We shouldn't have more of a killer mentality than you, bro. Like, we talking to you how you sound to us as fans, and we're not the ones out there that are gonna be trying to crash your head in. We're not gonna be the ones out there that are trying to pancake you, bro. When you get on that field, we're not gonna be the ones out there trying to get into your head. You know they are. They're gonna see that. And hey, Lou, you went under there because I didn't see it, right? But when you were checking them comments, did you see players standing up for him?
Not one.
Did you see any of his opponents?
Not one.
Because what they're gonna do? They using this to their advantage. He don't know what he just did. Now they understand that you mentally weak. That's one up for the opponents. And to try to just, I mean, at the end of the day, don't say anything, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? the fact that you did shows that you in your feelings again.
It really bothers you.
And when we say soft, emotional, we always talking about mental toughness, right? This team isn't mentally tough. And this is one of your supposed to be leaders. Yo, the one that we debating, when we had that debate, Javon Hollins or Jaelan Phillips, you're going to take an air rush at any time, right? Right. But with this mentality, though, when we keep telling people, the narrative all around the league is the Miami Dolphins are soft. You punch them in the mouth, they don't punch back. You just got punched in the mouth by the team that been bullying you for 5 years now. And the tweet that you come out is that? Make that make sense to me. I know early in the space they say they don't want me to yell at them, right? But how am I not going to yell at y'all, bro? When you got players like this doing that. And then you respond with softness. What are you looking for, sympathy? Nah, bro. Bro, you ain't gonna give me 2 days in a row. I see what y'all trying to do. Now don't give me 2 days in a row. But that to me, it just justify everything. I don't like what are we doing here? What are us as fans supposed to do now that we rooting for you? I don't know who it was, right? So I don't want to take away no credit, but I heard it in this space. When stuff like this happen, and we're in those spaces talking, and we got to talk to other fan bases, we the ones that got to defend that. Yeah. We the ones that got to answer to that. Thanks. We the ones on the front line for our team trying to prove why he don't represent the rest of us. Why that don't make our team soft. We taking bullets for y'all.
Facts.
I said that last time. Help us help y'all, bro. Help me help you. Just what you call help, bro. Come on, bro. That's no way, long as he's on this team, that any team that come in here don't think that he's soft. Don't think that the mentality of this team is soft. There's no way. How? This should never have hit a public platform.
Hey, fellas, real quick, Tony. I'm not even trying to cut you off. Let me ask both of y'all a question. When you see his response, right, and it says, I'm not looking for sympathy, what do y'all take that as?
He's looking for sympathy.
You want something funnier?
Bro, like, what are we talking about here?
Hey, like I said, this level of soft takes, it's another turn, because if you're gonna stand on something, and really mean it and stand up for what you're saying and back it up, why would you take down the original post? He took it down. It's not even there anymore. So it's like, are you really speaking up and you're trying to advocate that people can speak up, or you backtracked it now and somebody told you something? It's like, yeah, but that sounds kind of soft. We need to take this shit down, but just let it ride. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm looking at it because it was a post. It wasn't a story. Mm-hmm. I'm on this page. I mean, it ain't even there anymore, which is kind of crazy. So
it's not there?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not even there anymore. So that's what I'm saying.
So you ain't stand on it. So
that's what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Alex. See, now this, you see? I'm
telling you.
Is the response, is it up there? Is that response up there?
No. Click the go down.
What are we supposed to do with that, fellas? Matter of fact, y'all in the chat, tell us, hold on, we got to get in the chat. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm going to say y'all love. And I hope all y'all, I want to see y'all in that chat. Y'all see them blue wrenches, so I don't want to hear none of that. Alex told y'all, see, Alex wasn't here last time. Yeah, Alex, why you didn't point that out? Huh?
You see what happens when you look, unlike Jaelan Phillips, you see what happens when you hold people accountable? They get it done. They get the job done. You got to hold them accountable and get it done. Listen, I took a day off, man, but that's nothing. But listen, hey, shout out to the chat, man. You already know what it is. The chat is undefeated. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Repost the link, man, and get everybody out here. As of now, before the show started, we were at 288. Obviously, that's y'all doing that work. Yeah, it was 288 or 290 already?
Okay, yeah, it was 290 before we got in here.
290, my bad, 290.
Yeah.
Hey, by the end of this episode, get us to 300 because y'all have done this, to this point. We couldn't be here without y'all, obviously, with all these subs, man. We appreciate the views and everything. Every time we get off, we always talk about how, obviously, this channel wouldn't be possible without our viewers, man. So we definitely appreciate y'all. And I was going to get to the chat, but, we kind of got into it, and I just realized.
Shout out to the family in the building. We got Insanity, Miss
Everybody in here.
You feel me? Mama Lou in there, Jess, Benjamin here. You see Benjamin. Benjamin don't care about none of that stuff. Shout out E. I see E, my boy E. I don't know why it's not putting up. Oh, TFTG. Shout out to TFTG in the building.
Yes, sir.
Shake Money. What's up, Shake? Yeah, Cap for Life. I see you. G Day. Oh, Dave pulled up, y'all. We got Dave in the building. Shout out to all y'all. Irvin, I see you just popped in. But look, bro, honestly, I don't even know where to go from now. He took both of them down. Why you waste your time? Somebody saw that was getting too much traction, right?
That's what I said. They got too much traction.
And that narrative, somebody that was in that building understand where we was coming from. Understand that was a bad look. That's no other way you taking that down. Because if you believe that and you stand on that and don't let no one tell you that it's not soft, they're wrong. Why you took it down?
Yep.
Why you don't want the truth out there? If that's the case, you want to know why? And I don't want everybody to take this out of us attacking him personally. That's nothing, because that is a serious issue. You have to deal with it, right? And you go deal with it. This is the point. And have no business in football, because your opponents would take advantage of it. If by all means you dealing with that, bro, keep it away from football, because that can affect your job. Now they could either attack you for it and make it worse, and now you fighting against it even more now, right? And then on top of that, now that you're in football, it most definitely don't belong on social media. And the reason I said football first is because that's your title. That's where your job title, right? This is your profession. So now that you're in the football profession, the gladiator sport, that you got to collide and try to hurt people and at least try to inflict some kind of pain on them when you're attacking them, right? Now your social media directly affect that. If you want a football player and a regular person, post that by all means. Bring awareness to it. Cool. Wait till you are retired. Bring awareness to it. Use your platform to bring awareness to it. But when you are in the middle of a season, coming off a terrible loss that made y'all look soft, made y'all look like y'all wasn't ready, made y'all look like y'all not ready to step up to the bad guy and the bully in this division. You follow up with that? How? No.
Would he would have posted that if we won?
Thank you. That's another. What do you post that at once?
Hey, I know we blew him out by 2 scores, but I just want to let everybody know, man. You know, come on, man. Like, we're not doing that. But go ahead, Tony.
The fact that we got to speak on it back. Go ahead, Lou. Oh.
No, and just to your point, Tony, I wanted to touch on one of the last things you just said. Even if he would have come, if it would have been Thursday night, right, and he would have tweeted it, in my opinion, it still would have been soft. But you coming fresh off the ass whooping, so I can even understand it more. Bro, you tweet, you writing a story about it 3 days later. It's still bothering you like that. And again, what did we say yesterday when we initially brought it up? The initial IG story was
one of those.
It affects me. It affects my has me questioning my abilities. Those are his words. Now, a man that is in the NFL, because this is what I hear, you can't be weak-minded to get to that level. Okay, cool. You've been at that level. You're at the peak, the pinnacle, right? You can't get no higher. You questioning your abilities? Abilities that you've been working at for 15, 16 years of your life.
You're into the league. You're in the league.
You in the league and an ass whooping got you questioning your abilities. What I'm supposed to do with that? If I'm in a space dealing with Buffalo fans that are coming at me trying to kill me because I'm a Dolphin fan, how am I supposed to support that if someone brought that up to me? What am I supposed to do with that? Damn, your DN, your supposed leading pass rusher is talking about he's questioning his abilities. What am I supposed to do with that?
What can you do? Nothing.
Nah, but if we bring it up, Tony, we the problem.
No, the problem is it shouldn't have been no tweet up there for it to bring up. Or no post up there for it to bring up. That's the problem. So now, Jose M., I think people should define soft and see if it applies. Because at the end of the day, you got to be a warrior to make it to the NFL. Nobody's soft. First of all, I don't understand why you say nobody's soft. There are soft people in here. Now, that man is a physical specimen. So he already was born with an advantage. Now, with that mentality, do you think he would have made it in the league if he was 5'10"? Because you got to overcome some stuff at 5'10". He's born with a physical advantage over 90% of us. So it's good when you could dominate the lesser. Don't forget, he had this issue in college. I brought this up earlier. He had this issue in college. He had to seek that. Mm-hmm. So it's not only at the NFL level, he just was physically gifted, which is why they had to convince him to come back. Nope. Because of his physical traits, right? So yeah, you're blessed with an advantage. But the mentally soft, we don't know if you're soft or how you define soft. When we define mentally soft, is when somebody could break you. When somebody can have you doubt yourself. When you even doubt your own self, period, without anybody having have you doubt yourself. That's how I define softness. Because you cannot teach toughness. You either have it or you don't. It's right here, bro, in your heart. If you don't have that, bro, that's soft. You know what that means? If a dude that is, you know how to say pound for pound? That means if all things considered, we all with the same pound, who's the baddest MF on this planet? He ain't gonna be one of them. Because if you put him up there with the same attributes, the same physical strength, same speed, and you got a dog.
It's a fact.
You gonna doubt yourself.
It's a fact.
That dog gonna figure out a way. That dude that was born 5'10", maybe even 6'2", he had to overcome some things because people were more physical than him. They was more stronger than him. They were faster than him, maybe more agile to him. But he had it here. He had it also here. He had the never give up mentality, and he had that dog in here. That's how you overcome some things. So don't give me that just because he made it to the league. Bruh, look at his measurables. He made on that alone. So it's different when we say mentally. That makes it like, come on. If you don't think that makes it in a physical sport when the job is to oppose your will on the opponent. When they say run it down his throat, what that mean? Line up, man, mano y mano. I beat you, you beat me. Whoever may the best man win. That's mental too. Sorry, because when that dude, let's say y'all equal. When he get the best of you, what if he get the best of you 3 times in a row, back to back? You gonna fold then? Or you gonna be like, okay, he beat me this time and I went this way. He beat me that time, I went there. This time he did this. All right, I got something for him. He do any of them 3. Now I know how to respond to that. This is dog mentality. Okay, how I'm gonna respond to when he do that. So now, no, it ain't working this time. Same thing we said Wednesday. When we see them on their field, we believe they're gonna be like, nah. We ain't quitting this time. We ain't folding this time. It's not gonna work this time. We were proven wrong. And then guess what? That post confirmed everything what we said after the game. Confirmed our anger. Confirmed our disappointment. Like, come on. The least you could do is be mentally tough. The least you could say, we got to do better. That wasn't acceptable. I apologize to the fans for having to watch that. Everybody that paid their hard-earned money, everybody that knew that had to drive from 6 hours there, 6 hours back. Everybody like Alex that got to drive 2.5 hours there, 2.5. Like, bro, that's dedication. We ain't giving up. We ain't doubting you. You gave us a reason. We was on here saying y'all was gonna do it. We believe in y'all. That's what we said Wednesday. Y'all proved us wrong on Thursday. And instead of coming out and manning up, accepting that, you're going to say, Dad, I was questioning my abilities? Come on, man.
Well, see, and before, right, like Alex brought up a great point. He looked it up. You can't find the post no more. You can't even find the response to tweet, right? Why is that? Because he's not.
Oh, hold on. Did this young man ask you for, you know what? I don't know who he is, but we need you. We've been looking for you for a good little minute, my brother.
Hey, man.
I got you right now, my brother.
Listen, at the end, all I'm saying is at the end of the day, bro, right? The post is gone. Now that response tweet is gone. Right? You know what's going to be up here, though? That show me and Tony did yesterday.
It ain't going nowhere.
The response that me, Tony, and Alex are having today. Right? Because, again,
it ain't going nowhere.
People are going to say, well, look at the Blitz Pickup. They're trying to take credit for this. Go show me the show that had this conversation. Go show it to me. I'll wait. Because there wasn't no Twitter spaces talking about it yesterday. There wasn't a damn show on YouTube from any and all the great Dolphin YouTube channels, right? None of them talked about it. Me and Tony did, though. When the Blitz Pickup hosted a Twitter space today, right? The Blitz Pickup hosted a Twitter space today. We talked about it in there. That response that everybody's seen that Jaelan Phillips put up, that was a response to the Blitz Pickup. Again, me, Tony, and Alex are going to stand on business. Whether we're right or wrong, right? It don't matter. I'm right in my mind. No one's going to tell me my opinion is wrong. Now, you can disagree, but that doesn't make you right and me wrong, right? All I'm saying is, though, I just don't understand. Again, yesterday's show's going to be up here. Today's show's going to be up here. The response, right, from the Blitz Pickup. To Alex and Tony's point, right? Somebody seen that post and seen this response and was like, yo, JP, cut that out, dog. Get that up out of here. We can't have that.
You're not that guy, pal.
But either way, hey, again, since JP do be watching or somebody in his camp be watching, salute to y'all, right? And hopefully one of my guys, right? Because JP's still my guy. I don't care what no one says. I still rock with him, and I still have hope for him, and I'm still going to be there with 15 on Sundays. But nah, dog, this was soft. This was soft on your end. And again, I want to be very clear. It wasn't soft because you're talking about mental health. Tony brought it up. You even went through this in college. Go get the help you need, bro. Right? Just leave us out of it. Don't put it on IG.
Yeah. You see it backstage?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I was in Lewis finish. That's a great point. That's a great point. And I really want to hear from EM what he thinks on this right here. I got him backstage and we add him to the stage. What's good, EM?
Say, man, look at here. Hey, when I pull up backstage, goddamn it, I don't give a fuck who talking. Goddamn it. Lewis wasn't talking about nothing any goddamn way. You've been talking nonsense for the last 2 days now.
Hey, dinner is served, fellas.
Say, man, hey, salute to you, gentlemen. What's good, fellas? What's good?
Ian, what's happening, my boy?
Say, man, hey, lot of conversations going on in the community, man. Hey, little birdie tapped on my shoulder, told me it's 3 gentlemen that's they trying to stir up some shit in the community, dog. So that's what's being said. So I just kind of wanted to pull up, man, and find out what's going on.
No, you know
what am I missing here? What am I missing here?
And we don't want to hear all that. Did you see the post? Did you see the post, my brother? Mr. Nobody in the league is soft. I would never call the man that made. Did you see it? And did you see the response?
Yeah, I didn't read. I didn't read the initial post word for word. Again, I found out about it from this morning. The first time I'm hearing about it this morning on the Fan Show when they were talking about it there. So, but I seen, I saw his response to. I'm assuming he heard the conversation that y'all had about, his tweet, and he responded. But I'm gonna be honest with you all. I've been, my position in terms of, anybody on this team, NFL players in general, being quote unquote soft-minded, bro. I can't get there. I can't sign off on that. You know what I mean? Listen, just because, right, we're at a certain level in life, we're at a certain financial level in life, physical level in life, don't mean that we don't have issues, bro. People have issues. This is the world we live in, bro. At the end of the day, this is the world we live in. And to me, my definition, and I've been consistent about this, right? My definition of a soft-minded individual is an individual that, runs, cowers away, is not willing to engage and embrace adversity. Those are soft-minded individuals to me. Not an individual, right? That look at his injury history, the physical issues he's had to overcome in his life, right? As a football player, that's not accurate information. What am I lying right now?
Physically, we talk about mentality.
Wait. Hang on. Let me get to that. Let me get to that. Right.
Stop you real quick. With something you just said. Your definition of a not a weak-minded individual is someone that doesn't run, right?
He's running from his responsibility.
Okay, cool. EM. On Thursday night, he ran from that ass whooping.
So
he didn't fight back on that.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, well that's cool. Well, that's cute. That's real cute. That is real cute. That is real cute. So every team that lost. So every team that lost in week 2, is soft-minded individuals.
No, every team that folds to the bully.
Is that your baseline?
No,
is that the baseline you're using here?
Every time they bully show up, that's the baseline for soft. It ain't every team that lose. The ones that fold. Don't look like themselves. Don't show up. Don't punch back. Don't do anything. And then come back after getting smacked around. And then you say this. I was doubting myself.
So I
maybe doubt my abilities.
Well, I think what y'all are getting, and again, I could be wrong, but what I think y'all are getting caught up in the time frame of the tweet. I think more he was talking about just generalizing the physical issues that he's had to overcome to get back on the field and become the player that he's become.
He said, when I have a bad game, I doubt my abilities.
Yeah, that's what he.
You got to read the whole tweet.
Wait. Okay. I prefaced everything. I said I could be wrong. I was clear. I didn't read the tweet, word for word, the initial one. Right. So he said that he put that in his tweet about when he has the bad games. He
read the response. The opening line. He says it.
Let me see if you could.
Hang on, give me a minute.
Go ahead.
Look, I'm gonna read the first.
Hang on, Tony. Hang on.
I'm gonna read it for you. So I have to work really hard to not attach my self-worth and confidence to how I perform on the field.
And that's not uncommon from any high-end athlete, bro.
Okay, here we go. I feel like I'm worthless. Like I let my team and fans down, and often my confidence can waver.
Okay.
What are we talking about here?
Okay. Bro? And athletes don't when athletes don't have success, bro, they don't meet goals. They self-doubt don't creep in, don't affect them.
Feel like you worthless?
Well, I wouldn't now worthless. Now I'm not using again, that might be
what he used.
But those are his words.
Okay. Well, okay, that's fine. But I think if he had an opportunity to hey, I think y'all are overblowing this situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead.
No. He said worthless, and again, if it was me, definitely that's not the choice of words I would have used, right? Because anything. Listen, again, what did he say? He's having an issue with tying his play on the field to him as a man, his worth as a human being, right? And again, that's not uncommon. That's not uncommon. It's not, bro.
This is crazy.
That is exact. I don't know what world you niggas living in, bro. My bad. Did I say the N-word? Did I say my bad?
Let me ask you one question, Ian. Do you feel like, somebody like him obviously should need the validity of the public, or just talk to the people in the building or his psychologist, whoever? Do you feel like somebody like him has to bring that out to the people and make a distraction, not only for himself but for the team now? Because
well, I'm glad. That's a very good question, Alex, because hey, that is the biggest issue I have. Why are you making a private? And again, why are you making a private situation? Obviously, he's battling something. Why are you making that public? Of course. There's no way in the world I would be like, again, that this social media world we living in, again, it seems like a different world from when we came through. Listen, that is the biggest issue I have with that. He needs to seek the help that he needs, because obviously he's battling something. But I can't go to the point. I can't, but just because you're fighting demons, hang on. Just because you're fighting something and you're going through something, that don't make you soft, bro.
Bro, what? At the end of okay, fine.
So y'all ain't never dealt with adversity in y'all life? Ain't nothing ever come.
So you know what?
Y'all ain't never had no issues in life.
Oh no, Ian. Let me ask you this.
EM,
go ahead,
Louis,
go.
Hold on, right? Because the simple fact is, when the man came out now and said, right, his response to what we talked about, right? I'm not looking for sympathy, but right here when you're talking about it, EM, you said he should go to Alex's point and seek the help from a professional or a teammate or somebody in the building, right? The reason he put that out is for sympathy. It's hard for me to fathom,
wild, bro.
right? A team that gets their ass whooped, right? And it just seems
they're just a better team, bro. They're just a better team.
Whatever the case is, bro. The simple fact is, this is why this team and this fan base is always at war. Like, not so much the team, but the fan base, right? This is why. Because half of the fan base is just tired of this weak shit, bro. It's like, okay, we already watched you get your ass whooped. You don't have to come out and make us like it just looks weaker. It's just the optics. Ian, how many times were me and you on the phone and we always talking about what the optics are in a lot of different situations?
Now that I will agree with you, bro. Like I said, this should not be made public.
Right.
This is a private situation here, bro.
But this is the bigger issue. Because now Lewis is the problem by speaking about it, right? Tony is the problem because Tony speaks about it, right? The Blitz Pickup is the problem because we talk about it, right? But the simple fact is, bro,
he made it public.
Facts.
Listen,
you see what I'm saying?
I don't want to sit here and act like y'all are not entitled to y'all opinions. I just disagree with you all's assessment of him, labeling him weak-minded. But y'all are entitled to your opinion based off the information that he made public. You know, that's fair.
Hey, let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you this question, Ian. How you think his opponents that now you going up against him, you don't think they're gonna try to attack him mentally?
Some will, but some will, but some might not because they might be going through the same thing, bro.
Really, Ian?
Absolutely.
What about absolutely? Okay, that's where you're gonna go with that. You know, doggone well, his opponents that's seeing that are going, and you know there's some dogs in this league,
right?
In the collision sports for gladiators, that your job is to inflict pain on the other person,
right?
And impose your will. Right. Read something like that and know you're gonna dominate him. Know you can make him quit and make him the focal point to prove a point. That's not good for the league. And I get what you're saying. That has no place in football. You can't play football with that mindset if you want to put that public. That has no place on your social media while you playing football. And like I said earlier, if that's what you're dealing with, wait until you retire or leave the game. And
long live Osama, goddammit. But go ahead, my bad, Tom.
No,
long live Osama. Well, go ahead.
Leave the platform. Leave the game, right? Retire or do whatever. Now use your fame and your platform to bring this out in the public. Because now that don't affect your team. A team that's already deemed soft. You get up on them, punch them in the mouth, they don't punch back. That is by far the worst thing you could do is put something out there like that.
So you don't think the Dolphins will punch him back on Thursday? They just showed up and let them do whatever the hell they wanted to do. That's what you think? That's your assessment of the football game when you look at the film?
They were swinging at nobody. They closed their eyes and threw a punch.
Well, literally, again, they were trying. They were trying. They just they met an opponent that was more of a match to them, bro. They were overwhelmed. Period. They're just a better team right now. They got the better coaches. They're just a better team right now.
More physical, more strong, more faster than Jaelan Phillips. Not many in this league. That man is physically.
Wait, Tom. I had a call was coming. What'd you say now? What was that?
How many players on that Buffalo team, right? The offensive team, because that's who we're going up to, is more physical, stronger, taller, physically gifted, speed, faster than Jaelan Phillips. Well, there's not many in this league that can talk him.
First off, there ain't no O-lineman in the league that's more athletic than him.
Exactly.
There is not an O-lineman in the league that's more athletic than Jaelan Phillips. So I don't, bro. You can apply that to any team.
Exactly. So this man has no business doubting his abilities because you're born physically gifted than most of everyone that you're getting.
Okay.
You're going up against. So there's nothing anyone in there to have you doubting yourself mentally. Now, there's people that implement game plans and have to do something. When somebody, and this is the problem when I say soft mentally, when that he should force double teams. He should always have that offensive.
He does. You don't see that on film?
Right. Exactly. And that's what I'm
And he's doing his job. Right.
So when you go watch that film, there should be nothing showing you to doubt your ability unless you mentally soft. Because you say they had to use 2 people to block me. What's soft about that? What's reckless about that?
Your
mindset, bro.
Okay. Well, I listen. I'm not trying to put him in a category of this individual because I feel like he's the greatest athlete of all time. The great, right? Michael Jordan. Oh, I have seen multiple interviews, right, past and present, of when he's talking about the growing pains, the hurdles. Hey, can I finish? I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt nobody, right? I just need a few minutes of the floor. That's all I'm asking for.
Go ahead, my brother.
So I have heard the greatest athlete of all time talk about his growing pains facing the bad boy Pistons, facing the Baltimore Celtics, right? And I've heard come out of his mouth several times, several different interviews, talk about how due to the lack of success he was having early on in his career, there was a level of self-doubt that was creeping in. But what kept him, right? Just because self-doubt creeped in, that don't make him mentally soft. What made him mentally strong was that he consistently embraced the challenge and ultimately he overcame it. So again, just because you have adversity and you're not having success and you're like, damn, what more do I got to do to get better? Whatever. That's normal shit. That is normal, right? For anybody. If you don't achieve a certain level of success just in life, bro, self-doubt, for whatever reason, I have my own opinion of that's a whole different type of conversation. But at the end of the day, when you don't exceed, when you have a dream, you got a plan, you got a goal, and you don't meet expectation on your time frame, bro, it's natural for self-doubt at times to creep in. Now, the issue is when you let that when you let that self-doubt overtake you. No, what you do is you block that out, you get back up. The next day, you push harder. You keep pushing and pushing and pushing to you, whatever obstacle that's in front of you, whatever giant in front of you, you overcome that. So that is where I'm at with that, bro.
So these
there,
interviews that you said,
we haven't overcame. Stop right there, though. It's been 5 years. We haven't overcame it yet. In 5 years, see, this is the problem. And this is what I was talking about, the fan base, right? When the fan base is giving this man that excuse. When
hold on, real quick. Let me get this chat real quick. Hey,
that's my mama, the goddamn it. That's my mama.
Yeah. You tread motherfucking lightly. Oh, lightly,
do what now? What? Do what?
That comment right there. That's from my mama, goddamn it.
Yeah.
What comment? What comment?
I thought that's what you were saying. Okay, go ahead.
No. I'm about to put my foot on Benjamin Scott's neck real quick.
Okay.
Fuck out of here. No, hell no. That's Mama Amador. Hey, that's family right there. That's family right there. What you talking about? Hey, that's family right there. No, I'm about to put my foot on Benjamin Scott's goddamn neck real quick. He talking about some EM guy. Get the fuck out of here. There ain't a nigga in this goddamn community gonna dominate EM Dolphin fan. Fuck out of here.
Watch the word. Watch the language.
My bad. Did I say the word again? Damn, my bad. I'm tripping. So, but go ahead, Lou. What was you saying? Go ahead.
I'm saying, bro, this is the problem with the fan base right here, right? It's because Jaelan Phillips, obviously, he heard what we're talking about. He's probably hearing it now. And when I'm not saying you're trying to make excuses for him, yeah, but when he hears it, and this is the problem with the fan base, you seen it when he put out the response tweet. Everybody flooded in the thing. We love you, JP. Keep striving. Come on, bro.
Now, Lewis, let me ask you this. What? And I'll ask all of you this. He's going through something, right? He's going through something. It's obviously serious because he's getting out. But my thing is, what were you looking for? What was the end goal with that? Coming to the public. So I ask him, because I'm sure y'all talked about it today on the space. Yeah, like, you obviously see what's going on. What is the end goal? You think, obviously, because, I mean, no one knows the answer, but what is the end goal by coming to the public? Is it just to show that he's vulnerable? Is he looking for pity? Is he looking for people to say, hey, exactly what Lewis said? Keep going, Jaelan Phillips. You're the best. You know.
Well, to your point, I mean, I can't confirm or deny exactly specifically what the purpose was, but I think he just might. And again, this is just speculation on my part, and I can be wrong. I want to be clear on that. He could be just again making himself, making that private issue that he has internally public, because he might just be sharing his testimony with people, bro. Okay. He just might. And somebody that going through the same thing that he's going through, no matter what walk of life that they're in currently, right? They might be encountering that same issue, and they look at him as inspiration to say, "Well, damn, if fucking Jaelan Phillips is going through and encountering these type of issues, and he's still persevering and he's still attempting to, why can't I do the same thing?"
Hey,
that's all I'm saying. I could be wrong though.
Real quick, just one question to you, Ian. Right? Because I thought Alex was spot on when he brought it up, and I'm gonna bring it up again. And it's to you, Ian. If we would have won on Thursday night, you think you see that tweet from Jaelan Phillips?
Bingo.
No, I don't think so.
Because again, I guarantee you, he's going through things. When we beat Jacksonville, he didn't bring it up.
Well, it's human nature, right? Again, hang on.
For sympathy,
hang on.
You got your ass whooped.
Hang on.
Crying about it.
No, bro, listen, it's human nature, right? Whenever everything is rosy and everything is good and the sun is shining, right? When we're not going through things, okay, everything is good. There's no need for posts like that. It's only when adversity comes, right? Again, this is the world we're living in. It's only when human beings encounter adversity is when they choose to be, they tend to be a little more vulnerable, right? And so I just think of the situation where, again, he's been here for what? This is what Jaelan Phillips is what? Fifth year, right? He's on a 5th year option. Yep. So he's been here since the beginning of the struggles with that particular team. He's been here from the beginning. So I just think it's a situation where, bro, there was a lot of expectations for this team, not only in the fan base, but the team, bro. Like, everybody knew the stakes. Everybody knew what was on the line Thursday night, and they didn't meet expectation. And it was discouraging, not only for him, but the team. And he just might be an individual that whenever adversity hits him, it just affects him in a different way. Other people, like when again, this is just, this is just an example, like somebody like Calais Campbell, right? They lost. He was on that same team. He was on that same D-line, right? They didn't meet expectations as a unit, as opposed to it affected him the way it affected Jaelan Phillips. He might have went fishing the next day and, to kind of get away and kind of get his mind right and recalibrate. Adversity affects different people in different ways, but it don't make you freaking soft. But it don't make you soft just because adversity is knocking on your doorstep, bro. It don't, in my opinion.
So, you said it's human nature to doubt, like when things are not going right, it's human nature to start doubting yourself and all that kind of stuff, right? But the difference when because that's right, it's human nature. But strong-minded people, they don't affect them. They persevere through. Everybody have a and soft-minded people come out looking for help like this. That's a difference. That's a mentality issue.
So you think he was coming out looking for help? You think he was looking for help?
Clearly, why are those posts taken down?
What he erased? He scrubbed them from his page.
Yeah, one I posted earlier, he took it off.
Both of them. Yeah, that's because somebody in his camp. That's because
why
camp looked at it and was like, "Bro, these boys is right. These boys is right. This shit is soft right here, bro. Take this shit, scrub this from the internet because it's weak.
It don't belong in football because you chose to do this, right? And I hear what you're saying. Somebody, and you made a great point. Somebody that's dealing with that, look at Jaelan Phillips and say, if he could persevere, right, then I can too. You do that after you retire. Because you have persevered through already. They saw you go through that. What if you fold now?
Facts.
Now it's more pressure on you to persevere, and if you already doubt yourself. Now what is the person that's going through that? Now my person that I looked up to, he couldn't get through it. How am I going to do it? And he that physically gifted. So it can backfire as well. So this is why I'm saying it don't belong in a public platform.
When
you hold on, Em. When you're playing sports. Because when you play in a sports like the NFL, you don't do that. Now, like I said, if he waited till after he finished his career, and they say, man, he was dealing with all that, and he was able to do what he got to do. Case in point, Omar Howard, the dude that played Black Panther. We found out that man was dealing with colon cancer, doing all that stuff he was doing. That's mentally tough. That's what you say. Oh, he was dealing with all that, and he's still persevering. That's an inspiration, bro.
Okay, but again, but what about right? What about if he would have come out and made that information public and shared his testimony, right, with the world, and somebody that was going through that exact same situation, right? Because see, a lot of people, when you're going through things, bro, when you by yourself and you isolated, you know, you have a tendency to think like you're the only person in the world, like you're going through this alone. Some people might not have family, they might not have a wife, they might not have a husband, they might have whatever. They might not have a support system available. But when you look at somebody like Jaelan Phillips, like old boy from Black Panther, right? Again, that makes the situation that they're in, and it might be the exact same illness, might be ailing them that he unfortunately passed away from, right? It just makes the battle a little better, bro. You know what I mean?
But so it's all out there, EM.
It makes the issues that you're going through, and see how I can speak.
You reading that comment right?
Yes, fact. You know, MJ gonna always do it the right way.
You reading that comment?
Well, okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
After it got it done, like I just said,
that is fair, but that don't make it right. Is all I'm saying. That is fair. That does not make it. Again, it's that
don't create no controversial. That don't create no self-doubt. That don't have your fans wondering.
So everybody should.
That don't let the other team know.
That don't let exactly. That don't let.
So everybody. So you shouldn't share your again. I don't live in the world of sharing my personal, putting that shit, putting it on the internet. I don't. But I don't. I don't kill anybody, or I don't.
No. Right there. What do you think about people that do that, Ian?
That's what I'm getting ready to say. I don't think. Listen, I only think my response to when I see people like that, I say, well, that just wouldn't be me, and I keep it pushing. I don't say, oh, they're mentally soft, or they're a different type of person just because they choose to live their life the way that they live. No, I just say that's not for me, and I keep it pushing.
What would you say though in that argument, right? And again, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask you because I don't want to put you in that predicament on the panel like that. So I won't even ask you that.
At the end of the day, that we talk about your teammates have to answer to this now. You got the fans in the uproar. Like this is create more. This could do more.
They only got you three in the uproar. They only got 2-3 motherfuckers in the uproar. Only so you three.
Read that right there.
According to y'all, right?
Read that right there. Then you got another one saying that's what now teams know how to attack us. Period. Because of what this man said. You can't have this. You know this. I'm talking about specifically because the profession that you are in.
You just spotlight
this is not you be dealing with this already from the beginning of the season with this narrative.
Hey, Tony, you know what's crazy? A new player that just came to our team said from the bully.
Said that.
From the bully.
And he confirmed it.
Jordan Poyer came over here and said, we knew in Buffalo, Miami was weak and soft. Those are his words.
I remember. I remember the interview. I remember the interview.
And after the second week of the season, we ain't talking about week 15, week 16. After week 2 of the season, Jaelan Phillips proved Jordan Poyer and the Buffalo Bills, because that's what Jordan Poyer said when he was in Buffalo.
Did Jordan Poyer quit? Was he soft Sunday? I mean Thursday?
You know what?
The man that came into the organization said this. Where was he at? Where was he at Thursday? What did he do? How well did he play? Did he get bullied?
Okay, they all soft. Yeah.
They all soft. I mean, wait, no. They all.
I need that confirmation on wax. So y'all are saying the entire team, the Miami Dolphins, the 2024 version, are soft. This is what y'all are saying. I want to be clear now. I need that on wax.
You don't need it on wax because this is recorded. So, like I said, they all folded. There's only one.
So y'all are saying
came
that
out and
the
said
team
he
is weak.
crumbled to that pressure. All them can say,
I'm glad I got that confirmation.
Come back and say that, you know what? That's unacceptable. We have to do better. There's no place in football. They should apologize to us for us having to come witness that tragedy that we had to watch.
Hey,
right?
Yeah, well. To be honest with you, no. What they need, no. Hang on. What they need to be,
no. Hold on, Em. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, because this is the only statement that's got us in the uproar. Say they just put. How can I get behind this team now? There's not one game that I'm getting there that they get down that I'm gonna believe that they're gonna be able to overcome it. Not one. And there's not one team in the NFL that's gonna change that narrative. Be like, when they get down, they gonna fold. They gonna fold, man.
Look. So my thing is, if there's any apologies that need to be issued, it's not because they were soft, right? No, they were unprepared. They got outcoached. Right. They got outplayed by the opposition. They just were not prepared enough, right? Yeah, we do deserve better as fans because of the investment that we all make, right? But at the end of the day, we just gonna have to respectfully agree to disagree on this soft-minded narrative.
Apologize for that comment. Let's get that out the way, Em. I said what should have been said was take accountability of how you performed and maybe give us an apology for us having to witness that. That's just be the response. Not coming out here looking like you want to throw a pity party and looking for sympathy. No, that's unacceptable, bro.
But
I don't think those were his intentions. But go ahead. What
I want to know, Em, you just told us you want them toes, right? That's what you said.
Right.
I'm gonna ask you for your toes right now because you said respectfully you're gonna disagree with us, and that's cool. We're all up here. We're gonna keep it pushing after this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that to Jordan Poyer? Or do you disagree with his assessment? Because he said the same thing we said.
Well, I just
for Jordan Poyer.
I just think Buffalo they just have been the better team.
All right.
Okay. So
you don't think that the teams think that we soft and that you get down on them.
That very well might be the case. I'm just telling you, I don't think the team is soft, bro. I'm just telling you, I don't think the team is soft. Not mentally.
He's playing against think they're soft though.
Yeah, that's fine. So I have to agree with that. So I gotta agree with just because they're in the NFL. I have to agree with that. Is that what you're telling me?
You do have to understand that matters, and this type of stuff it has no business on a public platform.
No, it doesn't matter to me. But it matters to y'all, maybe.
No,
but it don't matter to me.
It matters to everybody that's gonna play against them, because the narrative is already out there.
Maybe
and you're confirming them.
Because all teams,
maybe it's been said already.
That is correct because teams, due to their competitive nature, no matter what sport you're in, right, they're always looking for an advantage. And this is where I'm critical of Jaelan Phillips by making that private issue public, right? Teams scour just like we scour the internet all day long, looking for advantages. We got Miami coming up on the 13th of October. All right, bet. Here we go. They get that plan in motion. And then he puts this out. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of teams Sunday. They're going to be trolling the shit out of him. He brought and again, he brought a lot of that on himself by making that public. But my thing is, all of that is true, but it don't make him mentally soft because he had a moment where he felt, obviously again, I don't know what was going on that particular day that caused him to go to the internet and make that, public. He's obviously battling some things, but again, whatever repercussions that come upon him as a result of that tweet, that is self-inflicted. That is on him. But I am never going to co-sign and say a man that has overcome things to the level that he has, not only on the collegiate level, but now on the pro level. I am not going to say this motherfucker, this man is mentally soft, bro. Stop it.
You said Buffalo is more gifted. They more gifted than our team?
Is weak.
Don't the results bear that out?
No. The results bear that we got a soft team. Because you can't tell me talent. Stop it, Em. You cannot tell me
the results bear that they have been the better
team. Em. Stop it. We have a way more superior.
Does the most talented team always win?
No, the most toughest team always win for the most part.
And that's not always the case either. That's
that is most of the time.
You got to have an element of all of that. You got to have luck. You got to play the turnover game. You got to have talent. You got to have coaching. You got all of that.
What type of teams beat those teams that are talented? That more talented to you? Them teams that put it in the dogfight. Them teams that hit you. Them teams that make it physical. Always beat them teams. It don't never fail.
No, so it's not always.
That's cap.
No.
That's cap.
No. Now I will say this though. Like generally, I'll make a marginal concession here in terms of, teams that are more driven, teams that are more tend to be more hungry, teams that are teams that tend to be right. Maybe have quote unquote have that a little more dog in them. Yeah, they tend to be the more difficult teams to encounter, but it's not 100%. It's not 100% guaranteed that team always wins. It's a lot of things a lot of variables that come in play to a 60-minute ball game, bro, that can affect negatively or positively the outcome of the game, bro. So you can't sit here and say definitively one area is the reason why Team X wins over Team Z. You can't.
Well, at least you said for the most part. But you know what, Lou? I'm not even gonna lie. If they had him as their PR, oh yeah, we doing good. we in boy, cause boy, the capping that he's doing for this team and Jaelan Phillips.
Who capping?
I will hire you.
So how long you know me, Tony? How long you know me, Tony? Really, on some real shit. How long? All of y'all, Lou. How long? Hey, how long you know me, Lou? I know Alex. We hadn't known each other that long, but these two fools right here, they know
long
me
enough to know that if he had
a private level, bro. When have you ever known me to do that? When have you ever known me to do that?
Yeah, what you doing right now, bro?
I'm not doing that right now. No. I'm not. I'm just telling you how I see my assessment of what the situation is.
Right, and you don't believe
that don't make me cap just because we have a difference of opinion. That don't make me.
But you know what? Your standpoint, I ain't gonna say cap, right? But your standpoint and the way you fighting and defending this team, they need to hire you as the PR because you most definitely gonna clean all that up and make it look beautiful out here.
Say, man, you know you's a hoe for that, but it's cute though. But go ahead.
Hey, Lou, we finna put him on the payroll.
Though. It's cute.
You know what? If they give us backlash for this, we put him on the front line. Yeah, I guarantee we slide right on off.
See, now, not to get too personal, like no trolling. No trolling aside. I mean, put trolling aside or whatnot. Seriously. Go ahead. And not to get too personal, but when I see not only Jaelan Phillips of the world, but just people in everyday life, right? Encountering issues, their own personal demons, bro. Right. The reason why I take the position that I have taken is because again, obviously I've never been a pro athlete or anything like that, but I had issues in my life to where self-doubt was a major issue for me. Right. And certain people, Lewis, you're going to, certain things about me, right? What career, career field that I'm in. And I've shared things with you personally that I've encountered, my demons in my life. Right. So the reason why I take the position for the most part that I did when I saw that, that he put that tweet out, bro, I've been there, man. I've encountered situations to where you think you're not getting results that you're not meeting goals. You're not meeting your expectations. And it's just taking a little longer from get to A to B. Right. And that self-doubt, bro, starts creeping in. Well, no, you're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to do that. You're not going to be able to achieve any goals that you set forth for you and your family. You're not going to be able to do that. Right. But I had to overcome a lot of that. And again, I think in my own, I think me personally, I've overcome a lot of that in my life to get to a certain level. And so when I see people, not only publicly, but privately, when, I just try to offer some, words of encouragement to those individuals, bro, because I've been there, not exactly in battling the same thing, but I've had, and I think as human beings, we all been there, bro. Like life is imperfect. There's nothing perfect, anything remotely perfect about this world we live in, bro. So I'm not here to shit on the man, pardon my language, and make fun of him and call him soft or anybody that are encountering issues, encountering adversity in their own personal lives. But yet these individuals are getting up every single day and attempting to get over that hurdle, bro. It's the ones that quit, unfortunately, in my estimation, the ones that say, you know what, this is too hard for me. I need to go do something else. Those are the ones that you could somewhat deem a little mentally soft.
But again, you don't see that.
Yeah, I sympathize.
You don't see
with
that
you,
in this league.
What do you mean?
That's just a cop out to me, bro.
What do you mean?
You don't see that in the league. Show me the player that just quit the league.
No. Well, yeah. We've seen that over the years.
Jonathan Martin.
I'm not. Okay,
soft, mentally soft.
That is mentally soft.
That's what Jaelan Phillips is on the line of doing.
One person.
No.
Never mind. Never mind.
I was going to say,
but that proves my point. Hang on, Alex. But that again, Lewis, the position that you're taking right now, that proves my point because you said you don't see that in the league. Again, because a lot of the 95% of the people that get to that level, they're not mentally soft, bro.
You can't say that.
They're not mentally
that man
soft.
is. Go ahead, Lou. Go,
Go ahead, bro.
That man is physically gifted. He was born with a advantage over 99% of all us that's born on this earth with his physical attributes, right?
And so bro, just because you're talented, that don't make it.
Yes, it does because
so everybody talented make it to the league.
No, and that's what I'm for to ask you because if he was 5'9", like some of these people that got to overcome, I could guarantee you he's not making it in the league with that mentality. Because you cannot have no doubt, no self-feel like worthless EM. You never use that word to yourself.
Bad choice of words, I agree. Bad choice of words, I agree.
So if you weren't physically gifted, I'm 100% you don't make it in this league. But because you are born physically gifted, you was able to overcome a lot of that stuff because you just made stronger, faster, and more athletic than people. Cool. But these are the men when we say mentally, not physically, right? And I get you. I understand why you feel for these, right? And you resonate with where this man is coming from. But my whole issue is it has no place in football. And when you play in football, it has no place on your social media. They have counseling. They have therapy. They have.
Don't say it don't have a place in football. Just say it don't have a place for you to be making that public.
Right. What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In the public, you playing you in the limelight. You always in public eyes, bro. You can't do that when the opponent.
Man, look.
What happened?
Hey, but like I said, bro, we got to fundamentally agree to disagree on here.
I'm not. I understand why you sympathize with him, but you cannot say it do not have a place when you're in the public eye like that, and you play a sport that keeps you in the public eye. Everybody is watching. It's under a microscope. There is place for that, and you deal with that the proper way. And that's what we're saying. And like I said, if he would have retired, if he would have did all that, we would have been like, God, dog, dealing with all that, and he persevered. Like i.e. Benjamin just showed you Michael Jordan. You know what? That's very encouraging. That make people go strong.
We got to get up.
But I agree with that. But for the record, though, like we're gonna put a bow on this, but because we need to get backstage so I can, I got some punishment to issue out real quick. But say, hey, I'm in agreement with you though. Like,
what he talking about?
Yeah, okay, but I am in agreement. Like again, how I move in the world, I wouldn't have made that public. But at the end of the day, I'm just not because he chose to deal with it the way that he chose to deal with that and make that public. And again, I don't know what his motivation was, but I just can't come to the conclusion that the man is soft because he chose that route, bro. That's just where I'm at. So,
and all I'm saying is this man, fellas, must think he's going to see Jaelan Phillips backstage. I can promise you, Jaelan Phillips.
All I know is this. Hey, you, Tony, and Alex too. Unfortunately, bro, they done got you involved in this, right? Y'all better have your head on a swivel because when y'all be at them damn tailgate from here on out, and you see Jaelan Phillips, Calais Campbell, you see Benito Jones, 365-pound Benito Jones, right? They see y'all. Hey, say, ain't that them them Blitz Pickup dudes that was calling us soft the other day? I need that same energy when they get up on you. That's all I'm saying. I need that same energy, goddamn it. So we gonna see who the mentally soft one is.
Ian, before he swings, because he gonna connect. I'm gonna say I spent 10K before the first game. God damn it! I'm gonna let you know how I feel. I spent 10K before the first game, so I'm gonna speak my mind. But now, man, hey, listen, we appreciate y'all, man. We really appreciate y'all.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me. You know I ain't going nowhere. What?
I need all 10 on that. I need every drop of what you spewing out right now. You and Lewis, goddammit. I need all of that. Well, no.
Jaelan Phillips. Look for. Pull up on me.
Yo, hey.
You better ask. Oh, my bad, Alex. You better ask Lawrence. He pulled up on us. He know what time it is.
Hey,
we stand on everything we say, my brother.
Just one last thing, and I'm sending it to you, Alex, so you can close this thing up. Just one last thing.
Hey, Lou, real quick though before you go. Hey, real quick. Let me get in this goddamn chat real quick. Jose Valdez, use a hoe for that Dr. Phil shit. Get the fuck out of here. But go ahead. I meant to get on his ass early, but go ahead.
Our chat. No, we don't deal with that softness over here. We got the real ones in our chat.
I'm glad.
You get the fuck out of here.
I'm glad Ian brought up Jose Valdez because I seen the homie earlier. And I promise you, Jose Valdez, on everything I love, there will be a Mama Amador t-shirt from the Blitz Pickup.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I can promise you that.
That's what's up. Hey, shout out to Mama Amadors.
Hey, so now that these boys have said everything they gotta said, man. If you don't know who this is, go look it up. Tonight, I was Herb Dean. All I got to do is watch back and forth. If you're a UFC fan, you know who that is. Shout out to the chat, man. Hey, it's all good. Hey,
wait, y'all make sure y'all get us. Hey, listen, let me go. Let's see where we at, Alex, before we get in. Y'all make sure y'all get us, bro, that 300, man. Y'all keep on doing what y'all doing.
Y'all want to get shouted out, but trying to retweet the link. What we doing? Come on now. Come on now.
Y'all get them likes up. Y'all get them goddamn likes up.
For sure, man. Hey, listen, it's all love, man. Obviously, shout out to the chat, man. The chat is undefeated, obviously, like I always say, because it's the truth, right? We had, as many as 50 rocking in here with us. Obviously, we were graced, by EM to come over here and, have this back and forth with these dudes, man.
Really? Well,
that's cap. But yeah, man. Hey,
yeah, we all know. Man. Use a hope for that tone, but go ahead. My bad, Alex.
Yo, listen, I would get tired if I had to post all these comments because y'all just in it, bro. And that's what I like, man. Everybody's always, interacting on the chat, man. And that's what it's about.
100%.
Without y'all, we can't do this, man. So I appreciate y'all. Hey, it's been a minute already, man. Hey, it's the Blitz Pickup, man. Hey, see us on Friday, 7:30. You already know what's up, man. Let's go.
Salute. Y'all be safe out there.